Welcome. I am Sir Doctor of House WHeasel, first of my name. Doctor? Our house words are give me eggs or give me death. Doctor? What is it, my lady? Just because Cold War had two prominent cast members from Game of Thrones is no reason to throw out your usual format. Oh, alright. I thought it would be nice to talk about a decently plotted show for a change. Ha ha! Oh, come on, Doctor. This week's adventure was a significant improvement on recent weeks. A taut submarine-based thriller with a horror movie vibe.
Oh yes, we had nods to The Thing, an alien, you know, kind of what I expected from Mr. Gatiss. A creepy vibe that still managed to be show but pre-watershed. Skeldak out of his arm, though, was more scary than in it.
Although, Clara, I found that the modern version of the Ice Warrior costume was pretty damn spiffy. He really looked like a dangerous warrior, rather than a fat turtle on legs with a pair of sunglasses on. Ha ha ha! I like that we got to see Clara out of her depth. No pun intended. No, probably not. But she's still got to find out that not every problem can be solved with a collection of leaves and a little singing. She looked stunned, shocked and scared in equal measure as the story went on. Though, once again, the Doctor saved the day through talking. However, this was a reasoned debate with a foe, searching for a win-win answer. It wasn't just talking to a giant gawping ball of smiling gas. Still smarting over Akaten? Oh yeah, my yes. It wasn't as bad as The Wasp and the Unicorn or the Shakespeare crud, but only just. It's probably why I enjoyed Cold War all the more. It was also nice to see David Warner in the episode. Is he contractually obliged to appear at every science fiction show there is? I think you're right. But what was he actually doing in this episode? His Boffin character was essentially a cipher, even with his period-specific Walkman and catchy tunes. I thought for a minute he was going to finally tease out a bit more desperately needed background out of Clara. Yeah, me too, but in the end his role was to, I don't know, was he monster bait? I kept expecting, though, to suddenly, slyly reveal he was far more than he appeared to be. Aha, Clara, I am your father, or, something like that. But no, it wasn't to be. Perhaps there was some significance in the choice of Ultravox and Aha. Do you think maybe there were clues? I think you're clutching at straws now, Clara.
Right now, Doctor, they're all we've got. Ha ha! You're right, Clara. Now, what do you think about the rest of the supporting cast?
I thought the cast was some of the strongest this half-season by far. The salty Russian captain and his second-in-command, both playing it very straight, which added to the gravitas and realism of the story. Oh, I agree. Liam Cunningham and Toby Menzies were just great throughout. And they even introduced the classic, how come you speak such great languages? The question companions always ask after a while. Yeah, although apparently last week Clara didn't think about it, because, clearly the whole universe speaks English. Doctor? Yes? How come the TARDIS kept translating even when it wasn't there? Let me see, Artron waves from the vortex, or charged Vertron beam probably, some sort of claptrap like that. Don't worry about it, it just works. Now, speaking about things that don't work, was I the only person to cheer when the Doctor lost his sonic screwdriver? Oh, that magic do-anything wand he carries around.
Ah, yes, increasingly the series is using the sonic as the solve-anything MacGuffin, and it's so tediously overused. Hence, I was delighted when the Doctor had to solve most of the story without using it, although apparently it also has a submarine hull-smashing mode.
Yes, Gatiss still couldn't resist bringing it out to save the day at the end. Oh well, nothing's perfect. So overall, I think we're saying we liked the episode. Thrills and adventure in the recent past. And I bet the cast loved filming in all that water. Ha ha, I bet they did. If anything, the only fly in the ointment remains Clara. She's still feeling like, she's something they're trying to use to plug an Amy-shaped hole with, and she just doesn't fit. It's just like when they brought the second Kachansky into Red Dwarf. She's not really enhancing the series dynamic, and to be honest, I think she's actually beginning to damage it a little. Well, let's hope they don't reveal she's actually part of the TARDIS or Amnesiac Time Lord or something. Don't put that idea out there, Clara. That would be the worst thing they could do. I'll settle for her multiple incarnations just being purely coincidental. And on that note, it's over to His Majesty, King Joffrey the Slappable, for his thoughts on the episode. I found Cold War to be an enjoyably dark and claustrophobic thriller. However, it loses marks for still giving the sonic screwdriver yet more miraculous powers. Hence, it only scores 7 Stark family heads on a pike staff. Oh, harsh but fair. Next week, the spookiness continues with a ghost story. Are the Doctor and Clara ready to hide? You know, perhaps there's a sofa nearby they can use.